There it is.
How are you?
Doing well.
They got you guys in here, huh?
Well, you know, actually, I believe he's in here against policy because they didn't get his ID and where he's from and everything.
They just need name.
Huh?
All they asked for is name.
Yeah, but he didn't identify anyway. I'm the one that got in, and he just walked in with me, kind of like Jennifer and Robert did. Are we going to rough him up today?
I don't rough people up, sir.
Okay, I'm good. I've heard that about you. I've been talking to people about you. They tend to like you. So, what are we hearing about this judge's order? Do you have a
Actually,
copy of that?
while you were gone, I looked into that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if Carrie's here yet. I'll look and tell you in just a minute.
Mm-hmm.
The county commissioners, at the recommendation of the judge, passed a resolution.
Okay.
So it was done by the commissioners.
Okay.
I believe the year was 2010.
Okay.
Just, I did a little bit more research and found out that it is a county resolution.
Mm-hmm.
Now, right or wrong, I don't do civil law.
Yeah, we'll take that up with the county commissioners, but if we can get a copy of that resolution, that'd be awesome.
If Carrie's here, I'm sure you can.
Okay.
You know, of course, you have to pay for everything,
Yep.
you know. But
Now, the other question that I have is we haven't made any progress at all on the Sheriff's Department policy manual. I've even talked to Paul, the county counselor, and he left a message through us that he doesn't have it, that those requests have to go through the DA, and nobody seems to know where this policy manual is.
as I told you earlier, I called the sheriff and asked specifically, do we have one? Yes, we do. The county attorney is reviewing it, and it is in her possession. And there again,
What are we reviewing? Is it one that's been in place for a while?
Sir, I can't
Okay.
answer that. I'm not on the administrative end of this business. If I was, I'd give you more answers, but I'm
Gotcha.
not.
All right, yeah, if we could just get the copy of that judge's order, or the ordinance, I guess,
Yes,
that the county
it'll be
commission
a
passed.
county resolution, and
Okay.
if Carrie is here, I don't know if she's here or not, I'll find out.
Okay.
It's in the minutes of all of the public meetings that the county commissioners have had
No, a
forever.
county
so-
resolution would have to actually be typed up and
Yes,
inserted with the
yes.
county resolution. They should be able to search
Yeah,
it and find it.
yeah, she'll have it if she's here. I cannot invite you beyond this point, though, gentlemen. Carrie is not here. She's on her way. Okay.
And we have 200 East Willow, and then Field
Okay.
House
She is not
25.
currently here, but the ladies say that she is on her way.
Okay.
So
Who would this go to, ma'am?
It'll go into our clerk's, into her office, and she will take
You guys
care of
about
all
done
of
with
that.
login?
Who's the FOIA officer?
That would be
How many
Carrie,
more does the
our
travel
county
team
clerk.
have?
Yeah,
That's that.
okay.
I don't know.
You charge a copy of that?
We're gonna get your pictures. So you stay in front of that
This
blue
one does
screen
not.
over there.
Yeah, it does. It's right down
Straight
here.
ahead, there's a green
for
ribbon
the
just below it.
That is
Count of
for
three,
time.
1, 2, and easy.
let's get on equipment.
Paper, document fee.
Yeah, I'm
Mr. Russell.
charge copy for getting a copy.
Oh, I'm having fun. What are you doing? Freedom Press is at the courthouse today.
If I'm gonna give them $1, maybe they get an AC in their waiting room with it.
Oh yeah, they've been live. I've been live streamed for a couple of times today, so I guess the whole world can see how ignorant I am.
However you choose to set. It looks like you just did your first and last one.
Yeah.
Is that the sheriff?
Yeah, they complied with the resolution, and they are in the courthouse, and they're asking for. They're going through the procedure, asking for the documents they want.
Papers. I'm gonna
Yep,
give
and they're not being rude or indignant in any way.
You're
So,
welcome.
No.
Not a problem.
taken off of that.
So
So this takes it off of your license,
Yeah.
but the registry, it doesn't take it off of there. It doesn't, yeah. It's pretty easy to do it though.
that's. Well, yeah, that's nobody else's business. It's your private phone. You can get it wherever you want, right?
So if you just follow.
So, but no, there's been no problem.
Email me the paper and then I just.
Other than the whole world's probably wondering what the hell they got a fat deputy
They'll-
down here talking to them for.
Is there anything else I can help you guys with? Okay. You're welcome.
Yeah. No, they are going to file a complaint against her and the jailer.
Already did.
Well, because they weren't happy with the reception they got. So, and that's their prerogative. They're welcome to do that. Yep. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. All right. Well, we'll deal with that after math. Anyway, they're still here. I'm going to get back with them. So, all right, holler if you need something later. All right, we'll see you later.
Deputy Love, was that the sheriff?
No, sir, that was one of the county commissioners.
One of the county commissioners, okay.
You sure?
May I ask which one?
Perry Russell.
Okay. All right.
He said somebody called him and demanded information as to why he had a Hawaiian phone number, and I don't know whose business that would be, but
Maybe a viewer.
Are we waiting on anything?
Well, I'm still hoping to get a copy of this order signed by the judge. That's, or the resolution, the ordinance, or whatever that was
yeah,
done.
it is a resolution to
Yeah.
the county, and it was voted on and approved by all three of the commissioners at that time, which I mean, our commissioners change over the years, but
Well, and unfortunately, in that case, then it's not going to be on the judge. It'll be on the commissioners.
it was
for passing
recommended by the judge.
But I thought you said it was
Really?
the judge's ruling.
It was. The judge sent it down, said he wanted it done, the commissioners voted on it, and it happened. That's the way it
And that's
works.
the judge's
Would you
ruling?
like your registration?
No, it's not a ruling, but he encouraged it to be done.
Oh, he encouraged it to be done. Okay, we were on.
So, and yeah, I probably misspoke.
Well, you said it's like District 13 ruling, like you were
Yeah.
specific about it. But
Yeah, it
it's
was
commission.
13th Judicial District is who we're under.
Okay, yeah.
And it was
but
one of the district judges of that district that made that decree. And
back in
so I
2010.
probably misspoke
Okay,
when I
back in
said that it
2010.
was his order, but he brought it to the commissioners. The commissioners voted on it and made a resolution, and therefore it
Okay.
is
Well, I'm
now.
glad we clarified that because we've been asking for the judge's ruling and it actually requested it as well. But, so that'll.
So that was on me.
Well, that's all right. But
I
that'll just be
misspoke.
moot because it's not his order.
Right.
But-
I mean,
but
guys, I was here in 2010, but I don't know that I can remember anything that happened in 2010.
That's fine. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I just
Just want to make sure we're wording it right because
Yeah, we want to get it right.
They'll get denied. Yeah.
And I probably absolutely misspoke over there when I said it came from, but I did do the research afterwards to find out. And so to clarify, yes, that's the way it came about. And I don't know when the clerk is going to be here, but as I understand from these ladies, she's on her way.
Is
Oh,
this,
really? Okay.
is this not an ordinance that one of them could just look up? Or somebody can just look it up?
I don't know what they're.
Okay.
I don't know what each one's got their own role, and I don't know what it is, sir.
All right, no problem. We'll hang out and wait a little bit.
Yep. Have you had a chance to tour this old building?
Well, no, actually, I'm kind of surprised that you're offering that because when we tried to call to get in here, we said we needed to speak to the clerk, and the lady was like, "Well, I'll check and see if they're there." And we're like, "No, we'll just come in." She's like, "No, if they're not here, then you can't come in." Like we specifically could only come see the clerk to get in here, but now we can tour the building.
I'm with you. I don't suppose there's anything wrong with that if I take you around.
Well, but we don't need to be taken around, do we? I mean,
All right. Guys, it's a public facility.
right?
That's our point.
saying.
That's
what I'm
exactly our point.
Yeah.
That's all we're saying. It's a
Yeah.
public facility. What's all this?
We don't have to give up our
I got
anything
it.
to get in here.
Here's the
Guys, that's there again.
If
You
somebody
know,
comes to the door out there and says, "I need to use the bathroom," are they going to buzz them in? There's public restrooms.
they have not in
It's
the past.
listed.
Yeah, they have not in the past. I can tell you that.
I
mean,
guess
it's
the question
listed
would be
public
then, so
restrooms.
would you move to arrest someone if they have done that? If
Well,
they're,
if
if they're not
somebody- no.
following the resolution? Would that be like an arrest?
No, sir. That's and it's like you said. That's a civil issue, and I do not.
it?
I enforce criminal and traffic laws through the state of Kansas. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys asked me, do I have a policy? Well, I've got 560 hours through the Kansas Law Enforcement Training Center,
Okay.
and I maintain 40 hours a year certification, as well as weapons qualification. I do criminal and traffic laws. I don't have anything to do with civil laws, period. I'm not qualified to handle that, so
what's
that
the
would qualify as civil.
What's the teeth behind the gatekeeping to come into the building? Like, would you react? Would you act to arrest someone if they?
Only if they were being rude and indignant to the people in here.
Oh, really? They can be arrested for being rude and indignant?
Well, I mean, I was looking at it parking back, there's even a statute in here that says, interference with a public facility.
yeah. And what? Yeah, but you have.
I mean, that's a citation, but it's still, there is a law against it. I mean,
But I guess if you're going to issue that citation based on the behavior,
no, I would go by what the statute says.
right? And you said that you wouldn't interfere with the civil process, which is what that sign on the door is. You wouldn't enforce, try to lawfully
I'm
arrest
not going
somebody.
to try
or
to
enforce
interpret civil law. That's where I'm coming from. I'm not an attorney. I
Right.
do not do
But what
civil
you're
law.
quoting me is a behavioral thing that you would be charging rather than the actual entry into the building. And so I guess if it's based on behavior, why can't it just be based on behavior, not have the barrier at the door?
That's something that you would have to question the commissioners about who put the rule into effect. You know what I mean? I can't
Yeah,
I
no
can't
problem.
intelligently answer for what other people have done in the past. All I can do
And I
is say where
appreciate
I'm
you
at now.
finding that and pulling
Well,
that
we
out.
carry these in 3 other books.
Okay.
Because you'd asked about policies, and I got to thinking about that. Well, I have a policy. Now, yes, the sheriff's department has policies as well, but they fall under what has been approved by the state, or they would not be valid or
hope so.
legal. Well, I can assure you.
And there's a
that.
couple of these policies that were questionable because of that. So,
And that, there again, I can't talk intelligently about those things, because I
no,
don't.
and I appreciate you, Debbie. Love, you've been more than cordial all day. So,
But, yeah, it's the only way I would ever come over to that door and arrest somebody for disorderly is if they were actually disorderly.
which
Now,
would require.
and by statute, you understand there are criteria that we have to follow. And then there's also a word called officer discretion. You know, 2 officers may not see it the same way. But if they fall under this criteria that's in this book right here, and it's up to the officer then to make that decision.
You ever seen a situation where somebody was charged with a misdemeanor and then 6 months later charged with a felony? Had one of those charges just escalated magically to a felony?
Well, sir, there again, you'd be asking me to do the county attorney's job, but I can't do that.
Kind of weird.
But I mean, have you seen that happen? Where somebody gets a charge from you guys and then the attorney just ups it?
I can tell you as a general rule, when I charge somebody with a crime, I charge him with the highest crime I can charge him. Okay? What this by statute allows me to charge them, I charge him with the highest level of crime.
Okay.
Now, if
Are you serious?
and when it goes to court, they may take it down to a lesser charge.
You guys are awesome.
And that's
I
what the
can't
court
believe
does.
you guys are doing this.
But it is my job to charge him with the highest crime.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
So-
Within the realms of the statute. I can't make stuff up.
Guys, I got to tell you, the 2 ladies in there, these 2 ladies are awesome. There's been 2 times that you guys have called in and left a message with them, and both times they've gone above and beyond what they're expected to do in this situation and given us the message. Andrew, we appreciate you letting us know that Deputy Love's a good guy.
Who's Andrew?
Andrew Cook is a friend of ours that's watching right now, and he's a former law enforcement officer out of Barton County. And he's saying you're a good guy.
Well, I appreciate that. No, you guys haven't. You guys have been completely cordial. I have no reason to have any animosity towards you, but
It's just something about not being granted access to these public spaces. It's just kind of like.
let's get the elephant out of the room. You guys are in here for cameras, your press, and everybody's got a pucker factor. That's going to happen wherever you go.
And you know, in all honesty, we wanted that to happen. Because we're trying to instigate a little change, trying to make just a couple things. There's not a lot of problems, but these ID things to get into public buildings are things that we really do need to adjust a little.
And like I said, that's something that you guys have every right to pursue. I mean, under our Constitution, and it's a great one. You guys have every right to do that. But I can't interpret the civil side of that law, so all I can do is offer you what I know.
It is 2:10.
210.
A little bit longer.
Yeah, so basically, really all we're waiting on at this point is to find out that ordinance that was passed by the county.
And these ladies said that the clerk is coming in.
Okay,
I can't,
is that her?
no, so that's the treasurer.
Okay. So yeah, that's really all we're waiting on now. So once we can get that ordinance clarified, we'll probably be out of here for today.
Okay.
We might be back.
Well, that's.
Hopefully you're on duty.
That's
next
your
time.
prerogative. I can't guarantee you that. That's your prerogative, guys. And I wish you the best in what you're trying to do, but I just have to kind of, make sure that nothing gets out of unruly. That's all I'm here for.
We're fine. We're good. I don't know if they're requesting you to hang around to monitor us or something. That's not necessary.
It has been a request, yes, sir.
Okay.
And like I said, that goes back to the elephant in the room. So,
Yep.
but I will go over here and talk to the other ladies, and you guys are welcome to
Yep.
wait for the clerk to get here.
Sounds good. Appreciate it.
How are you, ladies?
Good. How are you?